welcome yourself back to welcome yourself back to SRS Tier 2 Round 2 with the red flag ending for a 25% race. We're going to be getting this underway from the quali grid instead of the race order. So all the drivers will have a fresh start, and we'll find out how it goes from there.
Yeah.
Setups, of course, need to be reapplied. Fuel loads need to be changed, and people need to be blocked after that last shambles.
Okay.
Anyway, right. It is a Red Bull 1-3 with the formation lap underway now in sunny conditions. And Jake, Max and Riles were down to 18 because Zig has been removed from the session.
Oh, and Jake and Chaz have already been disqualified.
Nice one, guys. You've waited, they've waited so long they forgot how to drive. Anyway.
I think it was probably Jake that took out Chaz, to be honest. Because Jake would probably be the type of person to do that.
Yeah, let's take a look at the tyres just so that we can compare to
last
time.
Riles on the mediums, is that allowed?
Where was he? Riles?
Riles was like up there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on softs.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's fucked that. So that's a disqualification.
Yep. I mean, your boy Jake doesn't watch these streams anymore, so I can say that's debatable. But
yeah, so Riles disqualification. So the running order is Jake 1, Max 2, and Scotty 3.
And where was Weescracker as well? Was he?
I believe he was on softs.
Oh, yep. Another one out of here.
So we're down to 16 runners.
So they're just racing for fun at this point. So yep, I don't think the drivers know that they're moving up 2 places, but
yeah, we'll find. It should have been taken from in my opinion, it should have been taken from the safety car.
Will there be wet? Will there be rain later?
There should be rain, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going overcast already, so
okay.
There will be rain.
Oh, and Miles has left the session.
Miles, he's not even retired the car though, so his car's going to drive. It's just a bit of a shit show. Anyway, right.
I love how I said that so quickly.
Yeah, right.
Okay, right.
Here we go then. Lights are on. Let's get the telemetry on. And away we go. It's a great start from Jake. He flies across, but Max is there already to go up alongside him. Into turn 1, Fruity's had a great start. Scotty's third. And who leads into turn 1? It's Jake. Followed by Max. Scotty tucks in behind him. Third, we've got an Alpine there. Ferrari off in the background as well. That looks to be Curtis dropping down the field. Communist down to 8th. And now see Y-Boy Jake fending off Shaz.
Oh, they're going to be side by side in
wheels
turn
there.
4 or 5. I don't know. Onto the long back straight. It is Jake is going to keep his lead ahead of Max. 2 SDK people keeping their authority at the front.
We've got Rice and Curtis battling into the chicane, followed by Communist
Chaz
as well, going on
off
Fruity.
the track.
Plenty of action on this first lap. Yeah, Shaz has really gone wide there. Communist looking for a move on Fruity.
Curtis and Weescracker going side by side. And Curtis on the inside does get the move done. Slowly working his way back into the field amongst these medium runners.
And someone's around there,
and
that's Weescracker. But he'll be disqualified anyway, so not too significant, to be honest, for the race result. Shaz on the back of Scotty. Scotty's lagging around a bit. Adam and Riles swap positions down in 13th. That's because, of course, Rolls has left.
Scotty nearly sent it on your boy Jake there.
Have you re-engaged your voice, by the way?
I think so.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So Riles, yeah, falling down the order. Freddie is in the pits for an early stop. He'll go onto the hard and goes to the end.
And Fruitcoast has got a time penalty, and it's been passed by Communist and Curtis.
And Curtis,
Has he
so
made
there's a mistake in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scotty does look to be in the clutches of Chaz. Does get a good exit onto the back straight. There Chaz going to pull to the inside, and it does look like he's going to get the move done. And
Yep, it's pretty easy, that one.
yep. And your boy Jake actually picks up a time penalty, so that will elevate Chaz into a provisional P3.
Early days though, very early days. All the field within a second of each other, so DRS, when it is enabled next lap, will make this very interesting as Max shakes for a move into the 180 corner. I can't remember the name for the life of me.
Oh,
Yellow flags at the back,
backwards.
that's Riced again.
Did you just see Jake lag SDK Jake lag a bit there?
I did not, personally.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, where are we then? There's a bit of a train forming, but
Yep.
everyone has
Everyone
got
up
DRS
to
off of each other.
I was about to say everyone up to Hazard is within a second, but Joe has just fallen out of the DRS range.
Yeah, we'll
Probably
see
look
if
to
he can
close
push
in.
back into that. Yeah. There's a lot of early deployment on the battery from Jake, already down to 30%.
30%, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with him if he falls down the order now that he's vulnerable.
I think with
But
DRS,
Chaz is also down.
boy Jake and Max could get a good one on SDK Jake. Maybe look about a move. Max on 63% EOS, and SDK and Jake is on 70. So pretty balanced when it comes to DRS at the moment. As Curtis picks up a time penalty.
Yeah. That was him getting passed by Fruity. He's going to have a nice switchback though,
Yep.
heading towards turn 10.
He should get the
And he has got the move done already.
He does only have 5% EOS though.
Here are the leaders then. Max making a move on Jake down the inside of turn 11. But Jake
Will he
just stays
send
ahead.
it? Oh, he thinks about it. That wouldn't have ended well.
No, it really wouldn't.
And
Chaz picks up
Chaz
the penalty.
picks up a time penalty as well.
And who are we looking at now? Communist is still, of course, the highest placed medium. He's one of the biggest losers from this restart. It's a shame to see him drop from the lead down to here, but it is what it is, and he's making the most of it, making some moves. He's sick at
Max
the
on the back of
moment.
Jake. Will he go for the move? He looks like he's close enough. He's going to go down the inside, and he will get the move done, I think, unless Jake can get a good exit out of turn 2. And he is close enough to maybe send it into turn 3. Looks like he's just going to hold back for now, and maybe make a move onto the first back straight.
Yeah, no point in making a move here. You're going to want to wait, pick up the DRS, and make a much easier overtake into turn 8 and 9.
As Max actually goes wide, so that could be a good confidence booster for Jake.
Yeah, Max is
Looks like
burning
he's
plenty
just a
of
bit too far up
DRS.
the road. Oh no, he's closing. He's going to go for the outside. He is. Will he get the? He does get it turned in. What? That's a clean move on the outside there.
Brilliant overtake around the outside. I didn't think he was going to get the car
Yeah,
stopped there, but
I
he did.
thought-
Here comes Communist and Scotty. Oh, he just backs out there. Just backs out. CJ on Joe down into turn 10. That's fantastic wheel-to-wheel action. Nothing between them as they come down into 11. And that's got the inside line there, and Joe's still there though. And he does give him racing
we
room.
also have Chaz getting on the back of these front
Oh,
three.
what a lovely switchback. Sorry. CJ almost gets a textbook switchback on Joe, but Joe just carries the momentum enough to get ahead of him and hold the position. And CJ,
And
oh,
CJ
that's
picks up the
unfortunate.
penalty.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Barely cut him there. And Joe's actually carried momentum out that corner. Oh, Fruity and Curtis getting ever so close. But Fruity, of course, a victim of a crash early on in the race part
And Jake
A.
is right on the back of Max. And
We got a spinner, that's Lewis. Yeah. Oh, it's a three-way fight then as they head on to the main straight. I wonder if Communist is going to get Scotty here. I'm watching the leaders in case they start shaking for a move. I think Max is looking for it.
Oh, he is.
Not close. Oh, he is.
And Jake may get passed by the other Jake.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good angle of that. Oh my word, that's ever so close between the two Jakes.
And Chaz could get interested as well here, because he's right.
Yeah,
he's right on the back of Jake. As he goes, Jake, he's gonna. Oh, we thought about sending it down the inside.
Oh, what a fantastic move from Communist.
And Chaz
What a
gonna send
fantastic
it down
move.
the inside. That is. They're gonna go side by side.
Oh, there's contact.
Yeah, almost.
there's
took
contact.
Chaz out.
Jake.
Max dives for pits.
That's an early stop for Max. He's the first one to go in. He's going to try and undercut everyone. But yeah, look at this. Communist, here comes
Joe gets
Communist.
penalty for speed
Joe with a
pit
penalty.
lane.
Communist is on the back of these guys. The mediums are now the best tyre to be on. And maybe we could see him take the lead on track. Can we see a three-way overtake? I wouldn't put it past him. Anywhere else shaking for moves? Raptor, I think that's
Chaz
just
could
him.
get Jake on this back straight if he just gets a decently good exit. But he just doesn't have the ERS, I don't think.
So where does Max come out? Max will be getting DRS off of Riles, or Riles' Ghost when it comes to it. But yeah, okay, so it's all stagnant at the front. Jake still leads Chaz from Jake. Communist down in fourth, no one making moves at the moment. I think they're all thinking about the pit stop window.
Yep.
Max has got past Riles. Oh, he doesn't have DRS now. But he will be closing in on Raptor. Oh, he'll have to pass Raptor on circuit, I would imagine. Oh my word, Communist really late on the brakes there. Touches the back of Jake. Got to be careful with your front wing. Jake's got no
we see
ERS left.
people diving into the pits, Jake and Chaz?
Yeah,
both
all
come
three
in.
of them do. So, like it was last time,
And Fruity
Communist
gets a
inherits the
penalty.
lead.
Speeding.
Yeah, Fruity, yeah.
And Curtis actually is going to make a Ferrari double stack. That could work out.
Yeah, that's not
actually.
gonna
I
go
think
well.
he's
He'll lose so much time here. Oh yeah, he's just been caught. And then there's a 1 second delay and then the tyres go on, so yeah. Anyway, the mediums now lead. Let's see where Jake and Max come out. Max is coming out the pits, Shaz there. And I think Shaz has actually jumped Jake. He has.
Yeah. I think because Jake
So it's
is
Max.
further up the pit lane than Red Bull is further up the pit lane than Ferrari. So I think Jake probably had to wait for a few more people.
Here comes CJ. Squid defends the inside. CJ's going to swap to the outside. Oh, barely enough space. CJ puts his car in there anyway, though. Going to try and get it straightened up. Squid holds on for now. And here comes
And
Jake
Jake
on
is
Chaz.
going for a move on
And Max
Chaz,
on Raptor.
Yep. As
Oh,
Raptor
Chaz very late on the
actually,
brakes. Oh my word,
as
Raptor.
Raptor is right in the middle of this, as SDK Jake goes by, and I think Scotty will as well.
Yeah, just got that past. Now Fruity's on this battle. Oh, I
I'll
think
do a
Fruity
quick
made contact.
penalty
Raptor
check.
goes wide. And Fruity goes through up into 9th.
CJ, Lewis, Chaz, Scotty, Jake, Adam, Curtis, Hazard, and Reese Cracker all on 3 seconds. Fruity on 8, Joe on 5, and Freddie on 9, and Crack on 6. As CJ Pants just picks up a penalty. That is his first one of the race. as Chaz probably looking for a move on Max.
Well, it's a three-way battle for this win. Oh, sorry, excuse me, four-way battle. Five-way, maybe if Fruity can get more involved. I think Jake's just gone down the inside and they make contact.
Chaz.
That was a very bold move.
Yeah.
I think there was damage, but there was definitely contact. Shaz is going to fight this back though. He's basically inside of Jake. I don't think he's got the ERS to fight it. No, he's on 3%. He's a sitting duck as Scotty comes down the inside and takes maybe the third spot on the podium. They rub wheels. And I think Shaz is being forced off the track. There's contact and Shaz is wide.
I don't really think that's very fair, to be honest with you.
No, it wasn't the cleanest of racing.
Yeah.
But here comes Adam on Jake. Jake's defending. Adam looks to the outside. That's a bold move. And he's going to pull it off as well. And he gets forced off the circuit for a 3-second time penalty.
Jake has somehow kept it together.
Yeah, Adam got a 3-second there, even though he's pushed off the circuit. So that's one for the stewards to look into, I'm sure. What's Max now? 22 seconds off of Com.
CJ just gets passed by Squid.
Yeah. This is going to be close between Communist and Max, and Com's going to be on faster tyres as well. I think Com could still win this race.
And there's a yellow flag in sector 3. That is that Lewis? Yes.
Yeah. So the Hazard NFO sets the fastest lap time, but he's not really in the hunt at all. Fruity and Shaz are trying to close back up to this scrap. More penalties for Joe. I've got a message from Zig,
yep, so
which I'm not going to read. I'm just gonna block him on everything.
Oh, he sent me a message saying sup.
Oh. And here comes CJ then, and Squid.
Very close together. As the two
Squid gets past CJ again.
People currently in the lead are having a very tasty battle at the moment. As CJ almost makes contact with the Mercedes.
And we've got Jake, Max, Scotty, of course, all fighting this out. They are the provisional leaders, but the gap is currently... I don't know, Com's going for another lap now. We're on lap 10 of 13. Com's just going to the end.
It doesn't look like the rain will come.
No, there's not going to be rain. I don't know what the host sets it to. It should have been set to overcast and then rain. But, yeah. It looks like we're getting a full dry race, as SDK, Max and Jake are fighting it out still for the race lead provisionally. Shaz and Fruity getting close as well. Plenty of action to look out for. Freddie comes in from the Hearts. And Jake and Joe wheel to wheel. Jake's off the circuit. Joe's passed into 10th. And he goes a bit deep. I wonder if Jake's going to get a switch back here. Joe's placing the car well. Oh, that's a great exit though from Jake, and he will get the benefit of
Charlie on back of Fruity. He may get the move done down the straights. He is closing. Will he go to the inside? Into the chicane. They make a bit of contact. Fruity is still on the inside, and Chaz has to go wide, but he does get the move done. She is going to come back at Chaz. Will we have a repeat of history of getting spun out of that corner like he did a couple of hours ago? He looks like I don't think he wants a repeat of that, so back down to it. As Squid comes into the pits, and so does CJ.
Yeah, Com's going very deep into this race. I wonder if he realises he has to pit. But obviously he can't pit with CJ there, but it would have been his prerogative. I wonder if he's trying to go extra deep and see where he comes out. Jake and Max come up into second and third. The gap is now 19.7 seconds. The pit stop around here about 22.5. So Com's going to be dropping into maybe 4th place at this point, but he will be on fresh softs. So it's all to play for. I wonder if he's not extending that gap as it stands. but we will see. Adam's on softs, making progress through the field. Where's CJ come out? CJ
has come out.
4.
Just ahead of Raptor.
1.5 behind. Yeah, he's 1.5 behind Squid though. He's lost a lot of time somewhere. Jake and Max, what positions? My bad.
Max and Jake had a battle, yeah, and Scotty is now getting involved in as well. As we see, we also see
rain coming down.
Your boy Jake and Joe. Oh, that's rain.
We have got rain coming down
on
the visors. Will it get wet enough?
And this could be 3 wide as Hazard, Jake and Curtis. No, not Curtis, Joe.
Com's in though. Com is in, but he's going to be on fresh tyres on an ever-wettening circuit.
Yeah.
It will go in his favour, but it won't get wet enough for him to go onto inters.
If the rain picks up, we could see some drivers taking the risk.
Not with 2 laps to go though, surely. Not enough time. The rain's just not come early enough for it to make an impact on this race. Communist is coming out of the pit lane now into that looks to be 4th place, but he's so close to the lead group. This is his to win.
Max and Jake still fighting it out.
Yeah, it's so close between these guys. Com's not going to have DRS this time around.
DRS will get disabled.
It's going to get, yeah, DRS could get disabled, and this circuit's going to be slippery. You know, you're on these used mediums.
Yeah, this is going to be very treacherous. Going into
here comes Jake then, for the lead.
Here comes Jake, and he's going to get the... It was actually easier than I probably anticipated, but...
Max doesn't want to lead this onto the final lap. He wants the DRS. He wants to get into the slipstream and get an easy pass on the final lap of this race. Communist has got past Scotty though, up into 3rd place. He's milliseconds away from the leaders. This could be a fantastic drive from Communist from, let me check this, 9th place on the grid. He could still win this race. He's so much faster. We've got yellow flags. That's Joe. He's spun. Yeah, these softs have so much more grip in these conditions. Oh, he's found the inside.
Oh.
Communist has found the inside.
Communist
got past Max, and now past Jake. It's 2 in 1.
He got them both.
And gets DRS. He's done them both into the final corner and takes the lead on this final lap of the race. What can Jake respond with? Does he have the grip? Does he have the tyres? Does he have the ERS? Does he have DRS, you know? Max is already falling out of this group, and yeah, he's going to be hard pressed to get DRS at this point. It's so tricky on this final lap, but I think Communist might have played a blinder and might come away with this, but he has to navigate the trickiest conditions of all. Dry tyres on a wet circuit, and through turn 11 and turn 10 and turn 11 you can spin out so easily. Communist has checked out in front. He's pulled 2 seconds almost already. CJ gets past Jake for 9th. I'm just going to ride on board with Communist as we head towards the tricky turn 10.
As Chaz goes
Can he
for
keep
the move
it on circuit?
Adam, they're going to be side by side. Make a bit of contact. Sorry to interrupt you there. They're going to go side by side for the fast right hander. Adam with the fires as they go side by side. And what bravery from Chaz there on the wrong tyres. That was a textbook send down inside. And
DRS has been disabled. It's going to be tricky.
Oh,
we've got a car off.
Junior.
We've got multiple cars off. I think Curtis is in the ball, is he?
Curtis is round.
Anyway, doesn't change it now. Communist comes through the final corner to take a brilliant win. Squid spins, out of the points he goes, but Communist wins in tricky conditions from 9th to 1st. Jake comes across the line in 2nd, and Max takes the final place on the podium. Scotty 4th, Shaz on the road 5th, Adam 6th, Hazard 7th, CJ jumps up to 5th because of penalties, and there's a Ferrari in the wall. That's Shaz. Gets collected by the Alfa Romeo, and that is the race. Squid crawls home to 10th.
Ooh,
tricky conditions out there.
That was a very interesting end to that. Oof, that was a... That race went from... That rain came at the most crucial time when drivers just wanted to get that last move, just to move up one space. But yeah.
And I think the last car to come through, Rice Cracker.
Yeah, I think he'll be disqualified anyway.
He'll be disqualified anyway. He DNF'd it from the first one, but yeah. And across the line, no, he's doing burnouts. Understandable. Oh my, brilliant, right. I don't know what happened at the end of there. That was, I mean, everything happened. That was, the rain really spiced it up. And, yeah, there he goes, Communist, across the line to lap Rice Cracker. I spectated an online race and got
I got that
medal for it
as well. I think we would have got that if...
Well, there you go. Driver of the day from the game is Adam Fav. But my driver of the day is definitely Communist. Brilliant drive. Got the strategy spot on. And, yeah, won the race.
Shall we do some interviews?
Yeah, I think we should. Let's get them in here. So there's the classification then. Communist first, Jake second, Max third, Scotty fourth, CJ fifth, Shaz sixth, Adam seventh, Hazard eighth, and Jake ninth, with Squid in 10th. Joe just outside the points in 11th, with Raptor a 12th place finish, and Fruity 13th after crashing out in the first attempt. Doesn't score points. Riles 14th but disqualified, so Lewis moves up to 15th. Freddie in Lewis moves up to 14th. Freddie 15th, Curtis in 16th, and that's the race order. Let's get these guys in. Hello, how are you?
Good.
How's everyone doing? Good race. You're all on the podium. We'll do an interview. It is an interview, yeah. Should be. I think we've got... Who have we got in here? Yeah, she's been invited. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna get your opinions on that. Com, obviously you were leading at this safety car. Obviously you've won anyway, but would you have preferred, obviously, your life to be much easier?
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's very frustrating when the strategy that me and CJ wanted to use was designed for a 50% race, not a 25. So when whoever's decision it was to make it a 25% from quali grid, right? They need to get their fucking brain screwed in. But anyways, I managed to. The strategy obviously had to be changed for the 25%. I started P9 on fresh mediums, which I guess was a bit of a bonus. the strat was to go all the way till rain because that's what it said it was going to be right at the end. But lap 9, 10, it was starting to get really kind of, I was getting doubts in my head about whether it was going to rain. It did rain right at the end, but I was like, kind of used CJ as like a test pit, so he pitted before me onto softs and he was fine. So I decided to pit. I come out in P4, which I think, well, that's it, I'm done. But then I realised that these lot are on hold mediums going into the rain, so within one lap I managed to make some nice overtakes, especially with a double overtake right at the end of the track. And yeah, I think going forward I expect to be up there. It's one of them. But yeah, it was good. Just frustrating of how they decide to run things after all that business happened after the first race, but yeah, we move.
So I believe you take the championship lead anyway. So,
Yeah, I think so.
Congratulations on that. Early days, of course, but yeah, well done. And just talk us through quickly. Just turn 10, the flat right-hander. When you're leading the race, did you lift or did you commit fully, as always? On that final lap?
The final lap, yeah, I realised that I had a 2-second gap, so the two long right handers at the end literally did not press my accelerator button at all. So, yeah, I was just taking it very, very slow in the last few corners, just to make sure it spin. So.
Alright, congratulations on the win. We'll talk to the SDK guys. A very hard fought podium for you both, actually. Really had to push for it. I think you were battling all race long. So just talk us through that and how was your race?
Yeah, well, basically we were actually DRSing each other because there were some cars behind, so we wanted to cover them off while helping each other.
Yeah, and it's just like whoever's in front after the DRS turns gets the position basically, and because we don't want to risk the position, and we knew it was raining, so there's no point risking it. And obviously, because of the incident, we had a few we forgot to do setup and stuff like that, so we went as quick, so we knew the people behind were going to be slightly quicker, so we had to DRS each other to defend, and we knew that the winner would have been quicker on the new softs. Key did a good strategy, so we just concentrated on the second and third and not risking it, so yeah, good result.
Yeah, well, any questions, Raptor? Not Raptor, bloody hell, Goggy. Sorry, I just saw Raptor.
Yeah, how, because obviously you knew that the rain was coming, but I don't think the drivers didn't really get a full insight of when it was going to come, so I was wondering, how did you manage your strategy of, because obviously some people may have tried to not try and pit once, just go mediums to the inters, but obviously in the end it wasn't that wet enough, so how did the rain affect your strategy?
It didn't really affect it too much because we knew that if it was going to hit, it'd hit right at the end, but obviously if it didn't hit we would have been screwed, so we just went for the normal strategy. Also we were on the soft, so we went for the normal strategy, and then if it hit really heavy we'd pit again, but if not we would just go to the end, so it didn't affect too much, but it was a bit difficult the last few laps to keep on track.
Yeah, and judging by your last point, we did see a lot of people go off in the end, but yeah, I think it drivers, because everyone was still on the dry tyres, even though it was maybe in a lap or two time for inters, so yeah, very well done to you for managing to survive those conditions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Was it an interesting race or no?
Yeah, it was a good race. You guys put on a show. There was fights all the way through. And yeah, I think after the kind of mess from the first one, it was just nice to have a nice clean enough race without a
Yeah,
safety
it's
car.
really good second race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Zig's
was
such
much
such an
cleaner.
idiot.
Yeah. I think that's the general feeling. But nonetheless, a good race.
Is this
And,
his first
yeah, we
race or
move.
something? Because, like, why is
No,
he...
no.
He's been warned before, hasn't he?
He's been banned once. So yeah, second chances and all that. But some people don't
Never
learn anyway. Oh well. But yeah, all right. Thank you very much. Well done on the podium.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So that's the race. Wasn't what we were expecting, but it was a good race nonetheless. And yeah, we'll see you next week when we return at the Chinese Grand Prix.